Thank you, Deputy Speaker, and I'd like to draw the Parliament's attention to the plight of the people of Stockton, a very discreet, close-knit coastal community in Newcastle. For years, the people of Stockton have been facing the diabolical impacts of coastal erosion. As much as a metre of beach is being lost each year, even more in large weather events. Last week, tens of families with young children in Stockton got the terrible news that thanks to erosion, the building that houses the Stockton Early Learning Centre is no longer safe and the centre will be forced to close effective immediately. In the past 2 months alone, 9,000 cubic metres of sand has been lost in the front of Barry Crescent Reserve, which Stockton Early Learning Centre sits on. This has been devastating news, of course, for all of the affected families and indeed the entire community. While some temporary care solutions have been put in place, the long-term outlook looks bleak for families wanting to have their children cared for where they live. Madam Speaker, I hold grave fears that this is just the beginning. Residents are justifiably anxious that their homes, indeed public lands, will be inundated and that more community assets might be lost. This should be a wake-up call for all levels of government. We just can't stand by and let communities like Stockton slip away into the sea. The time for provocation has passed. The time for excuses is over. Stockton needs action now. The community has been fighting for decades, trying to get their existential fears and threats recognised. Indeed, I'd like to recognise the incredible hard work of members of the Stockton Community Action Group and indeed a number of liaison groups that have formed now, working across with the council and state governments, headed by Barbara Witcher and Callum Nickerson contributing, and many other members of the community, the Northern Stockton Board Riders Association and many others making a huge effort. While the primary responsibility for coastal erosion lies with the state government, the federal government should also be doing its share. The federal Liberal government's not only failed to develop a plan for coastal erosion, they actually defunded all the climate adaptation action that had been put in place by Labor, not to mention their willful refusal to act on climate change. This is driving this terrible destruction. Labor went into the 2019 election with a comprehensive plan to address climate change and a coastal rehabilitation fund that would help communities like Stockton address this crippling erosion. Today I call on the Morrison government to stop shirking its responsibilities to coastal communities like Stockton and to act urgently on coastal erosion. It's time. We are a massive island nation. We need a national plan.